Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. According to Narada, Sri Ramakrishna is speaking, according to Narada, the devotee should sing the name and glories of God. The path of karma is not the right one for Kali Yuga. Bhakti Yoga, path of karma, the path of karma, karma yoga, is not the right one for the Kali Yuga. Bhakti Yoga is the right path. Do your duties in the world as long as you need them to reap the fruit of the actions of your past lives. But you must develop love for God and be passionately attached to Him. The singing of the name and glories of God destroys the effect of past action. Very clear. According to Narada, the devotee should sing the name and glories of God. Nama Gunagana. Nama Gunagana. Singing the names of. This is one of the conditions for awakening the prema, the ecstatic love of God in the jiva. How to awaken a normal jiva in the world? He will be moving about, working in the world with attachments, raga, dvesha, likes and dislikes. All this will be working. Now, amidst that, all the stresses and strain of the interaction with the external world, how to awaken that love for God. Love for God. We can love many things in this world, but all of them are perishable and puts us into eternal bondage and suffering through the karmic cycle. So, how to detach ourselves from all that and attach ourselves to the divine? Constant singing the names and glories of God. Sri Ramakrishna is to advise singing the names and glories of God, now and then entering into ekanta, constant satsanga, company of the holy men, and then the intense prayer, tivra prarthana. So, the singing the names and glories of God, we constantly become aware of the divine. God is there. He is alive. He is participating. That understanding, when we sing the names of God is such, God is this, He is compassionate. And then Leela Dhyana, studying or reading the divine play of God. Now Ramakrishna has come to this world. From his childhood to his disappearance from this world, what all he did, the total life, constant sacrifice, just to find out the path to transcend the nature and realize God. Whole thing, if you see the essence of Sri Ramakrishna's life, is how to realize God. And every step clearly shown, the last thing is the vyakulata, the longing for God. How to get that longing for God, which may forces God to reveal Himself to us. All aspects. Then all paths, passing through all the paths, each path found out long ago through the sages and the prophets and so many things. He passes through all those disciplines. In Hinduism itself, how many paths are there? Each can wear his own coat according to his size. Smallest, a child to the old man, the sizes are there. It is not one coat for all. In Hinduism, you see, a child is given the discipline, spiritual discipline suit for that. A person working in the world, what is his profession? He is a manager or a servant or a skilled worker. According to that, what is your propensity? Are you Kshatriya type of? There is, oh, you are full of energy and strength. Oh, he can take up this path. His nature, his tendencies, his propensities will find out, discover, oh, this is suitable me to. If you go to a mall where the clothes are there, each one selects his clothes. What color I want, what type I want, what design I want. How many things he sees and selects his own choice. Like that in Hinduism, we have various paths. Small differences also are made up. Most suitable to you. Combination of bhakti jnana, combination of yoga and jnana. So many combinations, just like shading the colors. Little more dark, little more bright. You can change the shades when you build the house and give the colors. How many things we think. Like that, Hinduism alone has that various aspects of God, same God. Just like mother sees a child, now dressing in one way, afterwards he is a boy, she dresses the boy as a girl, as a military man, as a chief of the country, as a king, as a ordinary driver in the vehicle. So many dresses she puts and enjoys. Like that, God is seen in various aspects, and all these paths that are standard and people have passed through for ages. Sri Ramakrishna also has practiced being the insider, not outsider. Outsider being and looking at any religion, we may laugh or criticize. But when you become an indweller, inner person, then whole attitude changes. That is my life and death. So much of that religious sentiments will be there in the soul. Whether he is a Christian or a Islam or Hindu or Buddhist or any religion, Jewish, each has that spirit. That is my life, that is my life, that is my life. Whatever is the ideal they place, the religion places, that will be the life. If the whole is built, is developed in that style, like that, being an insider, Sri Ramakrishna became insider of each religion, each path, as a faithful follower, which among the paths itself, you may not find so much of devotion. Suppose you take Shaktism, suppose you take Shaivism, if he wants to practice Ramayat, like a Hanuman, following the Ramas, complete, total oneness with that ideal, oneness with the path which he is moving, which others in the same path may not acquire that much of devotion and dedication. So much. You will not find a Shakta, a faithful Shakta, and Sri Ramakrishna following Shakta principles, 100%. There may be 90%, 80%. But Sri Ramakrishna became the 100% in every path he followed. That's why his results were very fast. He had not to pass through he could just fly through and reach the goal. That much of dedication, that much of warning. And you can see this. Now, his whole life you can just analyze. God, God and God. Various ways. And then this view, this passing through, he could differentiate between what is essential, what is non-essential. The non-essential is the container through which the essential is going. We give importance. Even modern, you see, how they charm the people. Any product they take out, the inner content is something, the outer glittering packets, the covering is so high. You'll wonder, what is this? What is this? Each one is so attractive. If you open the same item inside, suppose you buy chips, the external covers, one after the other, each is tempting in its own way. It's attracting. Open and see the same content as it was in the other. Inside, this inner essence and external. Sri Ramakrishna, time is short. We are in Kali Yuga. Life is short, and by the time you wink your eyes twice, life goes off. So, leave the non-essentials. We differ in the non-essentials only. Essential is spiritual and divine. It is common to all. And then he reduces the whole thing and shows that the whole thing is the origin and culmination of each religion, each path to God. The pure spirituality. That spirituality and divinity are the basis of each religion. All other things, according to time and space, it goes on changing. The rules and regulations, this, that and all. You don't pay much attention. Take the essence and start walking. Suddenly the evening sets in and night befalls. So within that time you have to finish your journey to a safe place from where you have nothing to worry. So that Sri Ramakrishna's life is. So he says the four things: singing the names and glories of God, now and then entering into Ekanta, where you are alone and facing yourself. You have been putting the torch on all aspects of this world, all people, everyone you are analyzing. You never analyzed yourself. You never judge yourself. Others you are judging everyone. He is like this, she is like this, everything. What are you? You never saw. Because torch was put outside. Now you have to turn the torch inside. So now and then when you enter into Ekanta, drop away the past, drop away the future, drop away the present. Be yourself, looking at yourself. So the inward journey begins in Ekanta. You can turn inward and put the torch upon you. Who am I? Why have I come here? Where have I come? Who am I? Where am I going? That again and again, introspection, self-analysis. To do that, few minutes also, he says, if you can get a small gap, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, few hours, go enter into Ekanta. Be alone and watch yourself. So the third is constant satsanga, which clears as long as we are alone and practicing alone, we will never know we are making mistake, where we are making mistake, or where we are acquiring a tendency of monotony. Same thing, getting up and doing, going the merry-go-round and standing again in the same place, not evolving, not climbing. Where we are, the observer is necessary, and path finder, somebody to show the path, must be there. Satsanga constantly advises you. It keeps the path clear, just like a compass in the boats or steamers or ships in the ocean. They need a direction. The satsanga keeps the direction clear. Don't wave here, that side, you don't go. You go in the path shown by the compass. So satsanga becomes essential to tally, know where you are and where you have to go now. Otherwise, no, just the music. Those are practicing themselves and sing in the prayer hall. We can clearly differentiate. Oh, he doesn't have a guru, or he has not learned or not exposing himself in front of a perfected soul. The others who are getting taught by others, they watch every expression, every word that comes out. You have to sit at the feet of those who know and show thee. Then we acquire that perfect knowledge. Even small things. One tune, raga, to master, or to one song to perfectly sing as it is sung and raga is put. How much time it takes? Hundreds of times. And when you master, 100 times you sing, you'll be singing same song in the same way. In computer, if you feed and see, you will not feel the difference. So much perfection. So this perfection we have to acquire when we are going inside. So we need satsanga. Constant remember of the reality. This is reality. This is reality. This is reality. Your path. Every step you have to know what is reality. Otherwise you will get lost. A small degree. I was in forest. Just I am going every day to a walk in the evening. And suppose I miss one tree, just one tree. It is just an angle of 1 second or so. And within no time, I will see I lost my path. One tree, instead of going this side, I went this side. I'm able to see the tree and path. And already, after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I see where am I. I deviated from the original path about a mile or two. To go back and search the path is very difficult in forest. Same thing happens in spiritual life. Time passes away. The evening sets in, life goes off. So every satsang constant, in absence of satsanga, that is holy company, you have to hold on to the standard readings, not the YouTube. All have become gurus now. Everybody is giving lessons. And very difficult to know what is right, what is wrong. Established persons. Personal touch. Otherwise, standard books. Standard books, standardized books. Scriptures are authority. There cannot be any error. Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, all these are standard. And standard writers are there explaining it. Bhashyas, standard bhashyas, standard translations of a authorized Ramakrishna Math and Mission. So many such institutions are there who have published fine books. They are standardized. Like that. New organizations are coming with new way of presenting things. Intellectually it is all right, but actually when we come to the phase, we find it is not tallying with the reality. So, satsang, constant satsang, and tivra prarthana. The fourth thing to acquire the divine love is intense prayer. Intense, heart-wreathing, Thakur used to say, just like a wet towel, how you wreathe to take out the water, like that your heart must wreathe in prayer. That deep, where are you? When will I find? When will I? That prayer. Lead me along the right path. From ancient times that prayer was there. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma amritangamaya. We are in the realm of the mortals. This is the world of mortals. So, mrityu is, every soul is bound by mrityu. So, how to cross over this mrityu? Again and rebirth, and again moving in the same way. Mrityorma amritangamaya. Take me to amritatva, immortality from mortal. I am in constant darkness, tamas, thinking the world to be real and God to be unreal. However much you think world is unreal and God is real, hundreds of times you read in Gospel and Scriptures, Upanishads, still what we see is world is real and God is unreal. Just like sun. Sun doesn't move around the earth. How many times we have read? But morning getting up, what we see is sun is rising, sun is setting. It is moving around the earth. What actuality? But can you really see earth moving around the sun? Yes, your vision must go beyond what you are seeing. Suppose, imagine yourself, you are outside the solar system and you are looking at star. Star is like a small football when you stand outside as you go far and far, you see a star alone. It is one of the stars. So go outside, you see a football and a small ping pong ball rolling around the sun. Various planets are there, smaller and bigger, moving around the sun. There you will see the reality. So your vision must go beyond this world. That's why we hold on to the God who is beyond the world, who is in whom the world appears and disappears. That absolute existence. So this is the Narad, Sri Ramakrishna said, Narada Bhakti. Work, through work alone, you cannot attain God. Work in the karma yoga, there are various aspects of karma yoga. The karma yoga, go on doing karma without expecting any desires and fruit. Don't desire any fruit. Go on doing karma. Let it help others or anything, or your duties of life, go on doing. See that they do not bind you. We think I am free from ego. I am doing, doership is there. Every karma binds. You have to get rid of this karma. If you take a little help of the bhakti yoga, it is not pure karma yoga. Bhakti yoga, if you bring it karma, then you offer everything to God. You have a personal God. Whatever you do, you offer as a worship unto Him. So, karma yoga with bhakti ashraya, or you have to take the jnana ashraya, what Prakriti is doing. I am only a witness. I am not doing it all. All things are going by itself. And how do you prove? that Prakriti is doing, there is no desire within. I am Atman, I am not doing. Whatever the need of the body just to survive, minimum things to manage the family and other things. The austere ascetic life of giving minimum, spending minimum, unavoidable, and not preserving for tomorrow, struggling every day with his efforts. And here Jnana comes into picture. I am taking the Jnana Yoga as the ashraya for Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. Either I take Bhakti Yoga or Jnana Yoga. Then it becomes a part of the Bhakti or Jnana. We pass through smoothly, we effortlessly. But in case of Karma Yoga, independent of Jnana and Bhakti, is not possible. I will do the rituals without expectations. I will do the Karma Kanda of the Vedas. And all this becomes, it is an impossible task. It takes that knowingly or unknowingly, the fruit of karmas come. The I somehow manifests, I am doer. According to Narada, the devotee should sing the names and glories of God. The path of karma is not right for the Kali Yuga. Path of karma independent of bhakti and jnana. Bhakti yoga is the right path. Do your duties in the world as long as you need them to reap the fruit of the past actions. Why are we here in this world? Why did we come? To work out the past and go on working out the past, and to that extent. But you must develop love of God and passionately be attached to Him so that your future actions do not become karma. You will not acquire tendencies, vasanas. The singing and nameless glories of God destroys the effects of past actions. An important statement. Past actions, karma, taking the names and glories of singing glories, the effects come, the karma will not get destroyed, its effect on you will be not there. Very little. For example, somebody is beating you or something like that, you are wearing a kavacha. Like that, you will be wearing a something. Your rain is coming, you are having an umbrella. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.